This is a quick video for parents on how to check your students' Google Classroom to see if any assignments are missing, if everything's up to date, and what the grades were. All you have to do is log into the class. My class would be called Mr. Rayo's class. This is a sample class I use for display purposes. And you'll see that you're in the splash screen as soon as you go in, and it says Stream Classwork and People at the top. If you were to click on People, you could sign up for updates on my Google Classroom here. You'd see that. But here in Stream, over in this left-hand pane, it'll say Upcoming Assignments. If nothing is due, it will say, woohoo, no work due soon. However, there may be work in the past that has not been handed in. So you can just click on View All right here in this left-hand pane, and we'll give you a list of assignments. You can see this is Mrs. Zavina is a teacher aide here, so I'm using her as just a sample account. But you would see assignments. If something is assigned and hasn't been handed in yet and it's not due yet, it says assigned. If something has been assigned, it tells you the due date and that it's missing. So if you see missing in red, you can ask your student who's in my class, why don't you do that? It can still be handed in for credit, and I will accept things late, but they should be handed in and done. So you can always check this. It takes 5 minutes a week to sit down with your son or daughter and look on his or her Chromebook, and you'll be able to see what is missing. If something has been graded, it will be listed, and it'll give you the grade. In this case, the assignment was graded 35 out of 50, and here is something that was turned in. It'll say if it was done late, and there's no grade assigned to it yet. It may have been an ungraded assignment, but it will still tell you that it was handed in late. So in this manner, you can get an up-to-date progress on what your child is doing in my class. You can see things that have been assigned and are due. You can see things that are missing, which is probably most important because sometimes students do work and then do not submit it. And I do not grade it until it's submitted because I want them to learn to submit things. It becomes very unmanageable to start looking to see if things have been completed if they're not submitted. So I need them to submit things, and I want it to say missing so they know they have not handed it in yet. And you can also see what grades are. So this is a much more up-to-date way to keep track of your student who's in my class than Parent Portal. I do move grades into Parent Portal. I only do it a few times a quarter because this is up to date. It focuses more on the work that's done, when it was due, and it's definitely a much better way to keep track of what's going on in my class. If you have any questions, as always, please shoot me an email. Thanks very much.